So Hoyoverse announced a new game, and they have given us official gameplay of it. A whole whopping 31 minutes of footage, by the way. The game is called Varsapura. I'm not gonna watch a whole 31 minutes of image, like, of footage of it, but I'm gonna watch like a little bit of it. But let me just give you the gist of it. So the game is confirmed to be using Unreal 5 engine. So they are recruiting people for the development of the game, and this is the name of the game, Hoyoverse, and it says Unreal 5, and then an open world game, basically, in Chinese. So they are hiring all around the world. I think they are hiring in Los Angeles and Singapore as well. So if anyone is talented enough to use Unreal Engine 5 or knows the thing enough, then join Hoyoverse, I guess. But before I talk about this, one of the main things is that it is a direct competition with to Anata, to NT, and to Silver Palace. And one thing that all three games have in common is that they all have no gacha element. I think NTE has a gacha element, but it's guaranteed. So I would literally just say there's no gacha element in NTE as well. So when you look at the lens of all the Hoyoverse games like they're making, we also have Honkai and Nexus Anima, which we don't know if it will have a gacha anyways, but it probably will because it's a Hoyoverse game. So in order to compete with Anata, NTE, and Silver Palace, this has to have no gacha, because it is literally the same type of open world experience as Anata. He's doing the Persona reference, by the way. Yeah, the gameplay looks great. I mean, the driving, this is where I want to compare with NT. Like the driving. Probably no collisions mechanics right there. I don't know why. But the driving looks very smooth. I haven't tried NT. Like, the driving looks very smooth. I myself haven't tried NT or NT at all. But Sticks, someone who had, say this is smooth. This looks like a smoother driving experience than Anata and NT. And there also news like Anata is still in development. So, and NT we don't know about anything about right now. Silver Palace is probably still in development as well. So yeah, those games I'm not sure, but this game is also in development. Probably like 2 years or 2 to 3 years for like all of them to like come out, for Silver Palace, NT, Anata, and fucking Varsapura to come out. It's a mouthful, but it looks like kind of like an older style Mafia game. Kind of like LA Noire. I don't know why. It reminds me of LA Noire.
Found this area. We need to get verified. Technically, you could enter from anywhere, but let's use the main gate this time. Dawn,
Oh shit. Okay. That's an interesting mechanic. Flying mechanic. Okay. Gliding mechanic or some way, whatever. Looks like it's gotta be a mystery filler. Hopefully this is not a gacha game. Like, the way that they make this game, they have to make it not gacha to, compete with Anata, Silver Palace, NT. Again, no gacha will be the best, or like NT where you guarantee the character. But this is a Hoyoverse game, so I don't know. I don't know. It's a Hoyoverse game, But the game looks really, really fucking nice. But also, this was filmed on a RTX 4090. So, you best believe your PC needs good specs to run this game smoothly. And don't even think about running it on mobile. It's impossible. It's fucking impossible. Okay, it's impossible to run on mobile. So if you just want to look at the footage, like I'll link it in the description. Like the whole 31 minutes. I'm not gonna watch all of them. The one thing I really want to look about, which we did, is the driving mechanics. And it looks really goddamn smooth. So, you know, very, just, you know, no complaints over here. You know, it looks very fucking smooth. Okay, so here we have a little plot synopsis of the game. So this is actually from the Varsapura official account. Wow, they're fast. They're fast. Let me tell you, they are quick. Quick. SEAL Shadow Emergency Alliance. Internal Directive 047-EX. All footage was captured from live operational environments. Codename RTX 40. The fact that they say operational environment and they list a RTX 4090 kind of gives you a little bit of chills, you know. This is a very good graphics card. This is like the second best graphics card in the fucking world right now. So yeah, I'm sure it's optimal for fucking 4090. Should you detect any anomalies or interference, report immediately through security channels. Upon entering Varsapura, the protagonist's appearance shifts to match each viewer's preference. Okay, so you can customize the character. That's very good, actually. You know, Hoyo never done that before. The origin of this parapsychological effect remains unknown. Remain calm, avoid excessive speculation, and maintain composure to prevent cognosia disruption events. SEAL will continue full spectrum modding. SEAL has authorized the release of only the English voiceover version at this time to maintain operational continuity while all available personnel remains assigned to core research initiatives. Additional language modules are in development and will be developed once system stability is confirmed. We are currently recruiting individuals with exceptional perceptual accuracy and high cognitive stability. Alright, sorry, I butchered that shit, but yeah, this basically means they're fucking hiring and the game is still in development. And it's still in development. But like for a game that's still in development, it looks really fucking good. The problem is that we don't know how long, you know, this is going to be in development. And also, once this game comes out, how much fucking manpower do you think they'll put in other Hoyoverse games like Honkai Impact Third, Genshin, Star Rail, and fucking Nexus Anime? Bro, Nexus Anime might be fucking dead, by the way. Dead in the water, but that's really all I have to say about this.